Hello everyone and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 gameplay cast with me, Thendis32. Got ourselves here a nice little replay from the Gara Cop. Now if I can get everything set up real quick. Get the volume up so you can hear the hacking and smacking of units. Alrighty! This replay's dedicated to Luck, who helped me open my ports, and I've honestly tried doing that for 2 years now, and he manages to do it in 20 minutes. So this awesome game is a shout out to him. Here we go. Spawning as the blue night elf, it is WarcheifRich. And his opponent, spawning as the red human, representing Team E2, it is Agatha. Agatha. Human versus Night Elf here on Twisted Meadows. And Agatha, by the looks of things, is going to open up the standard Archmage Footman. Whereas we do see a Warden as the first hero choice out of WarcheifRich. And he's going to do the standard Ancient of War creep over at the Mercenary Camp. So nothing too out of the ordinary here for these players. Agatha sending out a Militia Scout. Lucky for him, it is in the right direction and will be able to possibly pull back the creeps on the Ancient of War, who has started his archer. Alright, Agatha, the Militia's gonna go for that Wisp. Will he be able to get a kill on it? I thought the Wisp was about to go tick off the creeps. Alright, Militia chase him down. The timer is almost out. There it goes. Warden almost out. And will Agatha...
forces are under attack.
Sorry. I guess that's a little too loud. And the question is, will Agatha Militia creep his Goblin Laboratory camp or go put pressure on the WarcheifRich? And by the looks of things, he's deciding to go Militia creep his lab. So WarcheifRich should be able to do this. Oh, maybe a little bit paranoid. Now that he does know what spawning position Agatha is, looks like he's going to try to harass a little with the Warden. But Agatha not even going for the laboratory, actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's going straight for the expansion. And WarcheifRich does confirm this. The Archer Scout reveals all. And the Warden is on her way. Alright, Warden coming in. Shadow Strike on the Archmage. Alright, Militia timer's starting to run out. All the units of Agatha trying to hurl themselves on the Warden. Alright, another Shadow Strike on the Archmage of Agatha. It's gonna have to micro him back a little bit. The Warden's taking quite a bit of damage as well. Oh, Archmage, gotta be careful, but the Shadow Strike takes him out. Long range Shadow Strike. Nice pick off for WarcheifRich, and it looks like he's gonna get some peasants, maybe. Alright, 2 peasants have gone down here so far. Warden at 60 health. Nice pick off by Warchief. The Archmage is almost out though. Level 1 heroes have a very short resurrection time. And meanwhile, we see a Tree of Life being built by WarcheifRich. So it looks like he's thinking about getting his own expansion. Warden gonna pick up Boots of Speed. Yes, making her very, very fast. Agatha pulling Militia again, so it looks like he's staying with this. He's gonna stay with this expansion play. And with the expansion, WarcheifRich's tech is a little bit delayed. Just by a wee bit. Level 2 on the Warden, Wand of Mana Stealing, Cloak of Shadows. Not the greatest items. Might want to keep the wand though, extra Shadow Strikes for the Warden. And Ring of Regeneration plus level 2 for the Archmage of Agatha. So both players won't be teching for a little bit. So we might see a macro-ish game. I don't believe Agatha has scouted this Tree of Life. No, he has not. Alright, one tower is up. Gonna turn to Arcane Tower. We do see a lumber mill on the way. You do need that to construct guard towers. Alright, Wisp getting caught out by WarcheifRich. Should be able to get a snipe on it. Or force it to dispel. Oh, not even dispelled. WarcheifRich slipping. Alright, creeps getting pulled back. Tree of Life's gonna tank a little bit. Gotta keep in mind, can't let the Tree of Life kill anything. Just like the Ancient of War. Alright, Town Hall almost completed. About 3/4 done. Warden very close to level 3. And if WarcheifRich can kill the Archmage with a level 1 Shadow Strike, imagine what he could do with a level 2. Agatha keeping up the pressure in WarcheifRich's base. Gonna get a cancel on this shop, actually. As Warchief is about halfway to tier 2. Alright, Warden's gonna run back home, try to defend here. Hunter's Hall looks like it's gonna be cancelled as well. There it is. Alright, Shadow Strike onto a footman. Alright, that footman will not live. The dot will get to him. There it goes. Shadow Strike on another footman. So good defense by WarcheifRich. Meanwhile, Agatha continuing to creep. His expansion is up and running. So he's starting to get that income going. Whereas WarcheifRich is running as well. So WarcheifRich is going to be even on economy and ahead on tech. So things are looking good for him. Agatha's going to need to do some damage here, though. Or else WarcheifRich might spiral ahead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Footman dies from another Shadow Strike. Warden powerful. In fact, she's going to get level 4 up this camp. Sorry. Level 4 on the Warden. Do you see a Wisp Scout? WarcheifRich just making sure there's an expo there. Archmage getting level 3. And a greater invuln pot. That's going to be very, very needed when WarcheifRich goes on the prowl with the Warden. We do see a Pandaren Brewmaster's the second hero choice for WarcheifRich. So that means he is at tier 2. He's got double Ancients of Lore pumping. And I'm sure there's going to be a tech to tier 3 eventually. So he can get those Master Bears. Meanwhile, Agatha's continuing to creep, but he might be forced to TP as WarcheifRich going to put some pressure. So far, there's only 2 towers here to defend. Alright, Breath of Fire going in from the Panda. Peasants desperately trying to repair. I don't think it's enough. It did drain quite a bit of mana off the Warden, though. Alright, guard tower. Nice Breath of Fire hitting a lot of units. Agatha TPing in this right on top of the army. Fan of Knives killing a bunch of peasants. And we do see a Zeppelin here for Agatha. As you all know, Thenis is a sucker for Zeppelin micro. But a Shadow Strike on the Archmage. Gonna put himself in the Zeppelin. We even have a Shredder in there. So if Agatha's gonna have some wood problems, it's not gonna last very long. He's about a little over halfway to tier 2. Whereas WarcheifRich still hasn't started his tech. He is pumping out Dryads from both the Ancients of Lore. So a lot of peasants went down from that Fan of Knives, Breath of Fire play. Water Elemental getting caught out, and you do not want to be feeding experience to a Warden. Ooh, WarcheifRich with a Hippogriff. I didn't even see him make the Ancient Wind. So we got a Hippogriff for WarcheifRich. More than likely to try to deal with that Zeppelin, wherever it is hiding. Where did the Zeppelin go? Okay, sitting at the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, Agatha doing a bit of a risky creep, and I think WarcheifRich might go in for the creep check. Breath of Fire, hitting quite a good chunk of units. Level 4 on the Archmage. Shadow Strike on the Troll Shadow Priest. Wand of Mana Stealing, giving more mana to the Warden. Level 2 on the Panda, and this is a nice creep jack for WarcheifRich here. Oh, even the Troll Berserker going down. Very nice play from Warchief here. The Force Troll Warlord, hilarious flute of accuracy, quickly nope, switch to the Panda. Don't listen to Thendis. It's gonna be nice if WarcheifRich uses a Dryad-based army, but he has started his tech to tier 3. He's about halfway there. Agatha himself is also teching to tier 3 and getting some workshops. We do see a Mountain King as the second hero choice, and this is making me believe that Agatha might try a bit of a pesky tank play. Twisted Meadows is not that bad of a map for tanks, and tanks aren't that bad of a unit versus elves, so we'll have to wait and see. Does WarcheifRich know anything at the moment? Well, if he sends the Hippo in the scout, so far Warchief does not know anything. I'm so sorry. Alright, Shadow Strike on the Archmage. I'm suffering a bit from a cold, so if I cough a lot, I'm sorry. I'll try my best to hold it back, but another Shadow Strike forcing Agatha to use his TP. Agatha still does not know about this expansion, which is quite funny to me. Oh, but this Zeppelin's gonna scout it. There's no units in this Zeppelin, though. WarcheifRich, what did he see? Wow, didn't really see much, although he did spot the workshop. Nope. Mountain King running about on his lonesome. So is that what? 3 workshops? 4 workshops. Alright. Gyro's being produced. Once tier 3 finishes, I'm sure tanks will start being produced. And WarcheifRich going with a second expansion. So if you guys need to pause this YouTube cast, do it. Get a snack, because I think this game's going to be a bit long. Ah, Boots of Speed. Bad luck. WarcheifRich gonna have to sell that. Let's see, he already has boots on both of his heroes. And Agatha is solo creeping with his heroes. And some water elementals.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and the Zeppelin of Agatha does spot this expansion, so he knows about this hidden tree of life. Well, I guess it's not really hidden anymore, huh? What was the item? Lion's Horn of Stormwind, not the greatest item in the world, but it makes your Mountain King look cooler and makes him a little bit tankier. Alright, WarcheifRich looks like he's gonna go in for the pressure. The Warden already at level 5, that's quite nuts. And the Panda at level 3 versus a level 4 Archmage and a level 1 Mountain King. Alright, we're gonna see a Paladin as the third hero choice for Agatha. So he has now at tier 3, still no tanks, still pure gyros at this point. Huh. Is he gonna go like mass gyros or something? I kinda figured he'd go tanks. Alright, WarcheifRich running around. So far, by the looks of things, he does have map control at the moment. Agatha loading up the Zeppelin. Is he gonna try for a pesky Zeppelin drop?
A player's forces are under attack.
Loading up some peasants too. Oh, he's gonna use the gyros to creep the red camp. Oh, that's clever. I didn't think of that like that. Yeah, these big frickin' drakes. It's gonna take a lot of hits to kill him. So we're gonna have to keep in mind, see what super duper item that Agatha will get from him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Look, even with all these gyros, that thing is still tanky. Alright. Meanwhile, WarcheifRich with the Invisible Warden trying to find Agatha. I don't think he's gonna find him though. Scroll of Restoration gives you 300 hit points at 150 mana, so very nice scroll and a nice reveal by WarcheifRich. Scouts this expansion going down. Both players are on the ball today with their scouting. Oh, but he's gotta be careful. Almost losing the Panda to creeps. The panda will be rejuved though, so we'll heal back up. Alright. And these gyros moving out. Breath of Fire hits almost every last one of them though. A little bit of a mistake by Agatha. And the Invisible Warden unable to get into the base. If she wouldn't blink, she could blink in, but I think it was Fan and Knives and Shadow Strike. Sorry. Alright, Gyro's getting a cancel on something. Hippogriff will chase him down. You're gonna need more hippos than that, I believe. As WarcheifRich is starting more. Even building some defensive Ancients of War. Paranoid of that tank play coming in.
A town is under siege.
Well, I don't think it's gonna happen. Gyros trying to get some damage done. Wisp being pulled to repair this Ancient Protector. And I'm gonna pause the replay for a second. For those that don't know why elves do this, when the human goes tanks and they try to go snipe the Tree of Life, the tank's range is actually very short. So if you get Ancients of War to hug the Tree of Life, the tanks won't be able to touch them unless they kill through the Ancients of War. So just wanted to say that. So Agatha trying his best to get damage done. He's gonna continue creeping with these 3 heroes. Losing almost all of his gyros for that. More gyros being produced by Agatha. It's currently 47 supply for him versus 70 supply of WarcheifRich. WarcheifRich has got a nice army force going. That Shredder's not doing much though. Pretty sure he wanted him chopping wood. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Cold suck. Ooh! An episode said Little Wood Creepjack Stormbolt on the panda, but Agatha TPing out. Breath of Fire, Shadow Strike! But the Paladin Divine Shield saves him for now. Alright, Gyro's trying to get some damage done. Even with the Flying Bomb upgrade, they really don't do much damage. Although they're at +3 attack already. Yeesh. Oh, another Tree of Life being built by WarcheifRich. Should be able to get canceled. Doesn't even get canceled. So far, WarcheifRich at 3 bases. Agatha as well on 3 bases. Whoa, the Paladin! What happened? I believe the Breath of Fire and Shadow Strike killed him. Agatha getting caught out of position. Paladin will be resurrected at the altar. I believe he's only level 2. Yes, he was. Stormbolt on the panda. Oh, the unit's trying to slip in. Oh, I hate this. Alright, Stormbolt will pick off the bear, though. Agatha with quite a few defensive towers here. So it's not going to be easy if WarcheifRich wants to push that base. Agatha going to try to secure himself a 4th base. WarcheifRich should know something's happening there. As this Tree of Life did get killed. Ooh.
A player's forces are under attack.
Taking out the creeps. Oh, 2 hippogriffs finding out the gyros. That's not a fight the gyros can win. If you had 5 hippogriffs versus 5 gyros, both 3/3 upgrades, the 5 hippogriffs would win. Alright, Stormbolt on the Troll Shadow Priest. Water Elementals coming in. Does Agatha have Staff Sanctuary? He does, okay. But the Mountain King doesn't, so the Archmage has to be careful.
Player's forces are under attack.
Long range Stormbolt onto the Pandaren Brewmaster. The Paladin is out. Holy Light on the Archmage, who got Shadow Striked once again. Warden is out of mana, though. Oh, can he get in the Zeppelin? He does. What do we see? What do we got? 2,700 gold versus 1,100, but WarcheifRich is spending. He's broken upkeep. Agatha's banking it under 50 food, by the looks of things. And we got 2 tanks loaded up here.
A player's forces are under
Agatha's gonna try to go for a tank drop. Hoo-hoo-hoo, cheeky. I want to see how well this tank drop's gonna work. So we do have tanks being produced. They're at 3/1 upgrades. If you can get 3 upgrade on the armor, those tanks will take a lot of shots. Oh, we even see Shimmer's coming in for WarcheifRich. Both these players preparing themselves for the super late game. We even have another Tree of Life over here for when WarcheifRich creeps out this camp. Agatha's gonna see it's not correct though. WarcheifRich did get a deny on what would have been Agatha's 4th base. Is he gonna try to creep the red camp? Let's see what super duper item that Forest Troll Warlord's gonna drop. Alright, and we got the tanks over here. Does get a kill on the entangled gold mine. So very nice. Does delay the mining of WarcheifRich. The super duper item for Agatha was Pendant of Energy. Pendant of Energy? Or Mana? Mana? Alright. That Tree of Life walking his way over to the expansion.
A player's forces are under
Oh, and the tank gets stuck. He can't go anywhere. Haha. Oh, Warden getting storm bolted, doing some damage. Shadow Strike, Fan of Knives, but the Mountain King does get Holy Lighted. Oh, Breath of Fire from the Panda, but a storm bolt on the Panda. Oh, Bear coming into Druid form, Rejuvenation going down on him, but this is the Mountain King. The Mountain King does not have any more storm bolts. Oh, we even see a Tree of Life being built. Both players just want to expand, expand, expand. But WarcheifRich with the better army here is Agatha's just using heroes, really. Alright, meanwhile, tanks shooting away at this Tree of Life. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. The Panda's taking a lot of damage. But he will get rejuvenated.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm not sure that's a fight the Tree of Life could win. Alright, we got Militia chasing down these Triads. There's action going on all around the map. It's hard for me to keep track of it all. But WarcheifRich gonna try to TP to this Tree of Life. I'm so sorry. Oh, Roar going down from the Bears. Stormbolt on the Panda. And the Tree of Life will go down. Breath of Fire and Shadow Strike forcing Agatha to TP.
The town is under siege.
Alright, this Dryad, she means business. She is a ticked off deer. Alright, WarcheifRich gonna creep out this red spot. And what will this Forest Troll Warlord drop? Khadgar's Health Gem, not a bad item. Makes the Panda or the Warden pretty tanky. And what's the gold starting to look like? The main gold mines are starting to run out, but it's okay. They got plenty of other bases. Alright, Agatha continues his tanks, but one tank isn't going to do much damage there. Agatha still has quite a good gyro force. 2 Dryads, gonna try to take him out. Gonna need a little more than that. It's a lot of action going on. I feel like I missed a lot, so I'm trying my best to keep my eyes on the mini-map. Alright, Hero's gonna catch out the Dryads. One will go down. Oh, looks like we might have ourselves here in engagement. The Paladin needs to be careful. Will use Divine Shield very quickly. Oh, Breath of Fire manages to catch one of the gyros. And that's the thing about tank play, really. You can't take a head-on fight. Tank play is like a hit-and-run tactic. While the elf is attacking you, your tanks are over here sieging down his base. 1, 2, 3 tanks. That's going to get a little bit of damage done. These gyros getting a cancel on the Tree of Life. Very nice. But WarcheifRich building an Ancient of War. Agatha not paying attention. He should have started upgrading those towers by now. A lot of stuff going on right now. Alright, Knights are starting to get added into the mix. Agatha trying to maybe transition into the Knights and Griffins and such. Alright, these tanks going after that Tree of Life. Wisps are going to have to be pulled to repair. You're going to need more wisps than that, buddy. Alright, meanwhile, 2 engines of war here. Oh, the tree of life even forced to be uprooted. It does turn his armor heavy, so the tanks don't do extra damage to it. Those are +3 tanks. They are pretty tanky. The gyro's coming in here too. Can that tree of life survive? Oh, we have an engagement over here. The warden and the panda. And the tree of life's still alive. It's, oh god, this coughing sucks. Once again, I apologize for the coughing, folks. But the panda gonna use staff TP, breath of fire on those gyros, but Agatha attacking into WarcheifRich's main base. Meanwhile, we even got tanks over here. There's just so much. I'm only one man. Alright. Alright, we got shims on the way. Has Agatha spotted these chims? Yes, he does know about it. This gyro's getting caught out by the red drake. I think that was an accident. Alright, panda going into a bit of an action. Bear's catching out a couple more tanks, but the stormbolt on the panda. Forcing WarcheifRich to TP away. Gyro's getting caught in a bad position.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Run, bear, run! Alright, what else we got going on here? These tanks still sieging away. This one should get cleaned up, though. Agatha's starting to, yeah, there's plenty of towers there to defend that base as he's starting his, what is that? What does that make? His 4th base. Alright, WarcheifRich, staff of town port, staff of TP on the panda, breath of fire going down, holy light on the Mountain King. It's quite a bit of ancients of war, stormbolt on the bear, the warden now in here. Scroll restoration being used by Agatha here. The paladin is getting focused. Breath of fire onto him, and the Phantom Knives will take him out. Level 6 on the warden. Staff of sanctuary, staff preservation, but here's the chims. Forcing Agatha to TP, but the Phantom Knives killing so many knights. Level 6 on the panda. That was like the first big fight we've seen all game. We have another possible expansion for WarcheifRich. And Agatha is starting to run out of gold mines. He's down to 2 base income. Not even at that, now he is. Oh, but WarcheifRich getting there right on time. The chims don't have the siege upgrade though. That might be something you want to invest in. Oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah, the siege upgrade's definitely something you want to invest in.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, gyros getting breath of fire on. And WarcheifRich should be able to clear up to space. Agatha cannot take a straight on fight.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, tanks sieging with this tree of life. They should be able to get it. Nothing's repairing. A little bit of a delayed reaction from WarcheifRich. There it goes. But at the same time, Agatha will lose his space. And right now, both these players are down to 1 base income, and WarcheifRich's last mining base is going to run out soon. Alright, WarcheifRich TPing into the main base. Agatha quickly backing out. Level 4 on the Mountain King. Alright, Gyro's trying to do some damage here, but Hippogriffs will be able to shoo them off. Staff Sanctuary used on a knight to help him heal up. How much bank does these players have? 1,700 versus 2,000. Alright, so both players got a pretty nice bank. All these Hippogriffs running into the towers. A lot of Gyros are going down though. And the Hippogriffs, will they get out with their life? One goes down, but the other one should. The other two should live.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tree of life uprooted. Gonna have to run, eat some trees. Have another Zeppelin. Both of these players starting to run out of gold, starting to run out of bases. Agatha's hit and run tactics with the tanks have been done very nice so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Hippogriffs, WarcheifRich getting caught up by these Gyros. I was gonna cast a best of 3 after this, but my coughing's getting a little bad. So I might have to save those for tomorrow. Oh man. Alright, more tanks coming in for Agatha.
A player's forces
And more tanks being constructed. The Gyro's creeping at the last red spot in the game. Oh wait, no, there's 2 more. But what will the super duper item be? It will be the spiked collar. Oh my god. Alright, WarcheifRich shooing off these tanks. He desperately needs this base to come up, as I'm sure his bank's starting to run a little low. And that's actually WarcheifRich's last mining base. He's getting another one up. Gyro flight force going around. Ooh, the warning catching some units. Agatha with a nice reaction time though is gonna get him out. A lot of ancient protectors and ancients of war here. WarcheifRich desperately trying to get that static defense up.
player's forces are under attack.
Alright, tanks coming in. Panda is there. Breath of fire. And we have another base for Agatha, and WarcheifRich does not know about it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Gyro's trying to do some damage on this tree of life. There's nothing there to defend. I don't even think the wisps can reach it. Panda gonna TP, Breath of Fire, getting level 7. And these hippogriffs will chase him down. Oh, these tanks starting to clean house. WarcheifRich getting another base up and running. It's the Tree of Eternity. Walked all the way out. Agatha deeping away from WarcheifRich. He still can't take a head-on fight. But WarcheifRich at the same time can't push into Agatha's bases. So I'm not sure how this is going to go well for him. Wow, that's a lot of trees chopped.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ancients of War and Ancient Protector hugging this tree of life. They're all brothers here. They're all bark brothers. I really am sorry. This cast could have been better. Panda is level 7's hiding himself in a little corner. WarcheifRich finding this expansion. Gonna do some damage to it.
A player's forces are under attack.
I will finish this game if it's the last thing I do. Alright, Chims, even without the siege upgrade, still do quite a bit of damage. Oh yeah, I forgot, human towers are heavy armored. Duh. Even the Tree of Life getting in this, smacking their staffs on that. Breath of fire from the panda. Oh, if these gyros can get a snipe on that Zeppelin, oh, the warden might die. Very nice by WarcheifRich. If that Zeppelin would have died over the waters or something, every unit inside of it would have died, including that warden. WarcheifRich quickly buys another Zeppelin. Meanwhile, Agatha attacking into WarcheifRich's base, as this one is starting to run low, so this is like his main income right here. Nice little night force. And WarcheifRich's bases are falling apart. Agatha's done a nice job at just picking them apart piece by piece.
Player's forces are under attack.
Bunch of wisps getting caught out and not even being detonated. Where's WarcheifRich? He's dealing with these tanks over here. WarcheifRich is down to 1 gold mine and it only has 1,000 gold in it. Oh, the panda's getting caught out. Can he get surrounded? Dragonade's breath of fire. We see earth, storm, and fire on the way. And keep in mind, Agatha's got to kill all 3 of these pandas for the hero to die. Alright, Fan and Knives going down. Shadow Strike. Large Staff Sanctuary saving the night. Level 8 on the Warden, though. Agatha's here is taking a lot of damage. Divine Shield being used by the Paladin. Long range Stormbolt onto the Warden. Agatha will TP out. But I believe he lost pretty much all of his knights, but 1. This lucky knight is the lone survivor of that Night Strike force. Agatha might try to re-expand down here. Both players are pretty much deplenished. Yeah, that's the word, I think. Through their bank. They're out. They're running out of gold.
Forces are under attack.
WarcheifRich's last mining base. 600 gold left in it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this base. It doesn't even have wisps in it. There's no wisps in it. And all these Ancients of War are marching their way. They want a piece of the action.
The town is under siege.
Run away! Run away! Alright, WarcheifRich's gonna come in again. He's gonna try to defend this. Alright, Warren focusing down the Archmage. Archmage using mass teleport. Holy Light will save him.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I can't really tell who's ahead. I feel like they're both kind of behind. But I think WarcheifRich definitely has the better army here. It's just really hard to tell. Stormbolt pretty much one-shotting that warden, that null warden, not the real warden. Ooh, we even have an Avatar Vengeance running around,
forces are under attack.
trying to see what's what. Alright, Agatha. Alright, Archmage using mass teleport. Where's he going? TP's right into this. The lone bear was dropped off here by a Zeppelin. And this is WarcheifRich's last mining gold mine, whereas Agatha is also only down the one.
Forces are under attack. Behind.
Agatha's actually out of gold. WarcheifRich has got a little bit, but not a lot. We have a militia going out trying to see what's what. And this is like the silence before the storm. Oh, never mind. Episodes engagement, a lot of chips. The warden is getting a little low. She's gonna go in the Zeppelin though. Rose going down, Fan of Knives going down as well, and the Archmage getting focused down. He does have an invulnerability potion though, but GG is called. And what a long, drawn out hit and run game that was. Sorry for the coughing, guys. I really tried. But if you guys like this cast, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch at Dennis32, and I will catch you all later.